Hello students, this is your Pallavi ma'am. I hope everyone is doing well. So this video is about the preparation of haloalkanes and the haloarenes. Okay, but in my previous video we discussed two preparation method by using the alkanes and by using the alkenes. So about the Markovnikov rule, okay, and about the anti-Markovnikov rule, and which can also be known as a peroxide or the Karash effect. Those all points and some of the important points for the theory as well as the CET we discussed in the previous video. So please check out my previous video. Okay, and I started doing some of the videos based on Karnataka CET series with Pallavi ma'am, where you could find some of the shortcut tricks, okay, some of the important questions that we can discuss, okay, for each chapters. Please do subscribe, okay, check for my new videos, and let us move to the topic here. So this is like the preparation of a haloalkanes and the haloarenes by using the alcohols. Okay, so that is the third method of preparation. Okay, so where we know that how we can represent the haloalkanes, it is by the RX method. Okay, so R is nothing but alkyl, X means halide. Okay, this is the general representation. So here I have given the list of the reaction in a very simple way, where if you learn this chart, okay, it will be very useful for you to remember the preparation methods. Okay, so these are all like a general method or a general reaction of a preparation of alcohols. Okay, so just check once here. So alcohols generally represented by ROH. R is like alkyl group, OH is the functional group of alcohols. Okay, so these are the different methods through which we can prepare the alcohols. We will going to discuss each one of them in detail. Okay, so the first method here I have represented that. See here, this is alcohol. Okay, when alcohol is treated with a HCl, okay, in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride, that results in the formation of a alkyl chloride with a formation of a water. Okay, and this process is known as Gruce process. Very important for the 2-mark question. Okay, this process is called Gruce process. Okay, so how are we going to write the reaction, student? This is ROH. Okay, so this is how you need to understand. When it is treated with a concentrated HCl in presence of anhydrous zinc chloride, that results in the formation of R combines with the Cl and gives RCl. Okay, OH plus H combines to give water. This is what the reaction is going to have. Okay, now completely I'll explain the mechanism. Okay, so this is how the reaction is going to take place. Okay, and this mixture HCl and anhydrous zinc chloride, okay, is compulsory to carry out or to prepare particularly alkyl chloride. Okay, this is called Gruce process. So this is general reactions. If the question comes out for your theory like explain Gruce process, okay, this is how you need to write ROH plus HCl. This is a general method of representation. Now I have taken 2 examples. Okay, that is, so check once here. So example, I have taken alcohol. In place of a R, I have put CH3 here. Okay, this is OH. This gives methyl alcohol when treated with a hydrochloric acid in presence of a anhydrous zinc chloride. It results in the formation of a methyl chloride with the formation of a water. Okay, so in some cases what happens in your theory exam, complete the following reaction type question will appear. Means they'll give half of the reaction like this. Okay, so another half you had to write. So this half reaction will be given and another half you had to write. Okay, so in that way also you need to practice the reactions. Okay, so first example I have taken is a methyl alcohol. Similarly, I have taken one more example, that is ethyl alcohol when treated with the HCl will give ethyl chloride and water. Okay, these are like a simple examples I have taken. So you can just check once here. This is also primary alcohol and this is also primary alcohol. I have taken both example of a primary alcohol itself. Okay, but even by using the tertiary alcohol and by using the secondary alcohol, we can prepare the respective alkyl chloride here. Okay, so compared to primary, secondary and the tertiary alcohol readily, easily reacts with the anhydrous zinc chloride and HCl to give respective product compared to secondary, then followed by tertiary. Okay, this is like a brief information regarding the Gruce process, that is a method of preparation of alkyl chloride, especially by using alcohols. Now, the question might appear, what is the role of this anhydrous zinc chloride? Can't I prepare the methyl chloride in the absence of anhydrous zinc chloride? So, the answer is yes, you can prepare, but when it comes to a primary alcohol and the secondary alcohol, the presence of so what is the role of Zn chloride here? It acts as a Lewis acid. So this concept you have learned in the first year itself, the Lewis acid base concept. According to Lewis, or even I can call it as a Lewis, okay, an acid is an electron acceptor where the base is an electron donor, okay. Since we are using anhydrous zinc chloride, okay, so what happens when to this alcohol, okay, when I add anhydrous zinc chloride, the zinc chloride being Lewis acid in nature, which acts as what? Electron acceptor, okay, will coordinate or will accept the electrons from the oxygen. So oxygen having a 2 lone pair of electrons, okay, this zinc chloride will coordinate with this oxygen. So what happens? This RO bond becomes weak. Okay, so why it gone RO bond becomes weak? Ultimately we want the R is nothing but a carbon, okay, with a positive charge, so that this chloride from the HCl can come and form a bond over here. Okay, so ultimately what is the role of zinc chloride? It's going to act as a Lewis acid, okay, which accepts the electron from the oxygen and coordinates with the oxygen, okay, and R will become R plus, that is a carbocation. Greater the stability of a carbocation, easier will be the reaction. Okay, so compared to the primary, secondary and tertiary carbocation is more stable. So when I am using the tertiary alcohol, there is no need of a Zn chloride here because itself is highly stable, followed by the secondary and the primary. Okay, this is how you can prepare alkyl chloride by using a alcohol by the process known as Gruce process. Okay, so which is the reagent used in the Gruce process? This is a type of question. Okay, it is concentrated HCl and anhydrous zinc chloride. What is the role of anhydrous zinc chloride? It will going to act as Lewis acid. Okay, and the two examples I have explained. Even there comes one more point here. The mixture of concentrated HCl and the anhydrous zinc chloride are known as Lucas reagent or Lucas reagent. Okay, very important for the theory 1 mark question, it will going to appear. Okay, so the mixture of anhydrous zinc chloride and the concentrated HCl that we are using in the Gruce process is known as Lucas reagent. So what is the role of this Lucas reagent? That is studied in detail in the chapter alcohol, phenols and ether. So as of now, this is this much is more than enough just to learn the preparation of haloalkanes by the alcohols. I hope it is clear. So this is the first method of preparation. Okay, similarly, similar type of a reaction I have taken here. When the alcohol is treated, okay, when the alcohol is treated with what? HBr, hydrogen bromide, in presence of a sulfuric acid, okay, it will refluxed to give respective RBr, that is alkyl bromide with the water formation. Okay, reflux here means the process of reflux is usually carried out in industry, means I need to carry out the reaction, at the same time I don't want to lose the chemicals. In that case what happens, we have a container over here. Okay, we have a container over here. In this I have taken the reaction mixture and I have fixed with the condenser. Okay, so when I am providing the heat here, the reaction mixture is evaporating. Okay, so since I have fixed the condenser over here, that evaporation will again condense and again will get back to the reaction mixture. Okay, so the reaction will going to happen, at the same time chemicals will not be lost. That process is known as reflux. Okay, where alcohol is treated with the hydrogen bromide in presence of acidic condition will give respective alkyl bromide and water. Okay, similarly alcohol is treated with a hydrogen iodide. Okay, 57% acidic condition we have maintained here, where here we will not going to use sulfuric acid when we are using the hydrogen iodide. It's because sulfuric acid can also act as an oxidizing agent which may oxidize the iodide ion present here. For that reason, while treating alcohol with hydrogen iodide, we will not going to use the sulfuric acid. Okay, so that results in the formation of a alkyl iodide. With the same examples which I have studied here, you can study. Okay, so methyl alcohol in presence of HCl, you can take HBr. Okay, that gives methyl bromide. Similarly, ethyl alcohol in presence of a HBr, even HI also you can take. Okay, so reflux in that results in the formation of a methyl iodide and methyl bromide here. Okay, so those are like a simple methods that you can practice. So next is